Royal Bank of Scotland is edged back into the black. The bank, which is 70% owned by the taxpayer following a £20 billion bailout, has unveiled profits of £15 million for the first half of the year. RBS's upbeat figures came despite bad debts and write-downs soaring to £7.5 billion. But after tax and other payouts, such as dividends on the preference shares held by the government, RBS slid to a net loss of £1 billion. Chief Executive Stephen Hester, who's been charged with the turnaround of the troubled bank, said it had been a momentous 6 months for the business. However, he said there will be no miracle cures, with a chance overall results mightn't substantially improve until 2011. Mr Hester shrunk the size of RBS by a quarter so far this year to put it on a firmer footing. He's also splitting the company into unwanted parts which would be wound up or sold and those which would be kept on. But the chief exec warned the mega practices of the banking sector were not going away, insisting they had to keep up with pay levels among their rivals to retain key staff or else fail as a business. Despite the profit, Treasury Minister Stephen Timms is realistic about the future.
The figures today underline the scale of the problems that RBS has had to deal with. This is a bank that would have collapsed. That would have been catastrophic for businesses, for homeowners, for savers. The government support averted that catastrophe, and I think the figures, the very small profit today, show there's been good progress over the last few months, but it's also clear there is a good way still to go before this becomes a successful, profitable bank that we want it to be and that we need it to be.